Yo, yo, yo. How goes it? We got the stream up. Wait for some people to get in here. Missing 4 characters now. It's pretty good. I got so lucky. Not bad, not bad. Yo, what's good, Switchblade? How you doing? How you doing? How are you today? So hoping I can catch a live stream. Yo, yeah. I try to. Sorry, listening for the baby. I try to be live pretty much every day. Yo, what's good, Darius? What's good, Alex? Yo, Wizard. What's good, people? Been one of your favorite? Yo, man, that means a lot, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Over here looking at my peeps. I should try. So we got a couple of things to do today. Excited. I got my so I got my Sirslet. Yo, what's good, Mordred? Question for you. Can the substats for plays be changed? Um Yo, what's up, Shadow? You did miss a couple of things. Um so the substats here, you basically change those by using conceptions, and you can put substats onto your play that way. And then you're gonna farm those here in the show, and then you can farm them for that play itself, and you have a chance to be able to farm even the gold ones. Yo, what's good, Wes? How do you get 5-star plays? The free-to-play way to get 5-star plays is mesmerizing labyrinth. If you get really lucky, right? You have to get really lucky and hope for one to drop. Like today's is a decent one for a tank for extra max HP, and it gives you a nice little heal if you get low. It's not like the best, but it's all HP, so pretty good. No, I did not, Orchard. I didn't even look everything about it. I haven't even did a top up today, like I said I would, but I didn't even have to do that much pulls. I got really lucky on Sirslet. Question: should you buy the $9.99 to unlock the Luminous Tails? Is it worth it? Luminous Tails. Are you talking about this? Yeah, this is worth it. You get a lot of stuff out of it. I honestly should buy mine. Yeah, it's worth it. You get a lot of stuff. Is Liz worth S10? I don't think a support would be worth S10 at the moment. If it's like if that material for a skill is that rare, I don't think so. I think they're fine at like S8, S9, pretty much. Alex, I think it's a limited amount from those. From what I've heard, the plays, I think it's a pool of specific ones. Echoing Laugh have a good 5-star play rate drop. Echoing Laugh. Is that the Labyrinth? No. This one doesn't even have a good drop. So this one doesn't either. From a lot of the people I know who are doing this one, it doesn't have a good drop. I liking Sirslet. I haven't used her. I waited to use her on stream. So apparently, because the same thing is for the daily rewards. These are from. I think this is from a limited 5-star play limit. I think it's a specific amount. I think it's the same. Yeah. From what I've heard from people, it's not every single play in the game is available. That's what I've heard. I haven't gotten one yet. That's what I've heard. Give you 8 S10 mats? Oh, they do give you a few. Yeah. Battle Pass is pretty good. I didn't even think these were in here. Shit, I'm at the. That means I gotta get one every month. Yeah, I go Dan Uno. I forgot the last one. Yeah, if it's like that, then that makes. Then that means I'm definitely not gonna summon on her banner. I mean, for the. I mean, for me, buying these is very important. And then just getting the extra mats because I'm literally farming for all these mats like right now. I might actually buy the. And what is the? Oh yeah, Wes, we don't. That's what was missing in my mail. Oh snap. You were so right. That is missing. Alright. I want to try something. I want to see if I can beat this now. Oh wait. Now her skills aren't leveled, guys, so this isn't a true test. Her skills are like, yeah, they're all level 1. She should be higher. Oh my god. Those basics. Now, my smile is not exactly from Sirslet because she did really good. By the way, I think my Finay at her best did like a little over 300k. Sirslet did 285 with her skills not even leveled. But I'm looking at the fact that Siam did 835. I've never seen him do that much. That's what I was really happy about. Siam did a lot of damage. I'd beat it if I had her leveled up. Hold on. Let me check some stuff. Hmm. Oh, same. I love Siam's little smile. Let me go ahead and get the battle pass. Call it a day. Yo, what's good, Joe? Yeah, we're gonna level up our Sirslet. Sirslet might have actually... Sirslet might have actually helped a bit. Which is pretty insane. I like the basic attacks. I see why y'all like her. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get there one day. All right. Oh, and I got excited. Yeah, I hate when they don't have the energy. I kind of at this point depend on it. You know, it's like, bro, I need that energy. All right, Cersei.
The result of daily practice. The result of daily practice.
Let's go.
Ready with the light. Go play with your new friends. Everyone barrier activated. Don't be afraid. Let's try this new feature. Hey, come play with me. Hand barrier activated. And 3, 2. This is love. Everyone. I hope there's something you like this time, Director.
I did. I did get her. Said trying to level. Use all your Oh, you've been trying to level Rita. Yeah, getting a new character is like a bittersweet moment now. Pretty much. I'm pretty sure I can get some of these in a shop somewhere. Said, so glad you saw me streaming. Big awesome news today, but you managed to get Raven. Oh, Rita. So now your team is Sirslet, Nuno, Gildan, and right now clearing tons of content with relative ease. Yo, congrats, bro. A lot of people like Rita. I actually enjoy the combat when you need some manual. Yeah, same. It is. It is nice when you can. Dang, I fused everything up. Pretty much. The Talking about these purge anomaly. You can either craft if you you should have a lot, but purge anomaly is the other way of getting them. The direct way of getting them. Mm, should be fine. No. Yeah, she doesn't. Rita doesn't need. Yeah, she doesn't need her set. Oh, wow, this one gives all of them. I guess if you're just leveling a new character.
The result of daily practice.
Jesus, bro. That's a lot. He runs that for 16. 5. Should be fine here. Yo, Black Fang, thank you for the sub, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, I looked at the one before. That's all I really need. I'll get the purple ones eventually. Once I get like everybody up to like what is that? Level 7 or whatever. Once I get everyone to level 7, then I can start farming the purple ones. Cause then I'll probably farm the Inferno one or whatever for like when I level up new characters. Alright? Because I will need to get a surplus eventually. Like on the down periods of the game, that's when I'm gonna start material farming. Question: would like to ask which banner to summon on in relation to play wishes. Discussion made between whether the Nuno one is preferable with heals or Sirslet specific. So you're so the Sirslet one. The Sirslet one. The only thing I will say is that it has a good attack damage play. The Rooko set, the Phantom set, it's good for most attack damage characters. Yo, Devon Miller, thank you for the sub. Yo, we should almost be at 3K. Sorry, my bad. So as I was saying, Phantom set is really good with the AD 4-star piece. If you do end up getting the Sirslet, it's gonna be good for any pyro character, pretty much because I made a video today talking about elemental teams, and most of the pyro characters right now really love attack speed. So even if you don't have Sirslet, you can use it on most of the pyro DPS characters, right? The Nuno banner is a healer one, which the 4-star piece is also really good. I think if you were going to summon on one though, like if you wanted a more like what's the best way to say it? If you wanted a set that's if you're a physical DPS type of person, these are really good if you use like Benet, Rita, right? Either way you get it. This one is going to be used for any flame DPS. This one's going to be used for any physical damage DPS. For the healer, I don't even have a complete set, but like my healer is like all right now. Um, and once I get a full set on her, but she'll be nice. But I'm not really looking at the Nuno set because I believe the 4-piece set is really decent. And then there's some other sets like I would rather put on my healer for a 5-star piece. Or was it a 4-star? I think it was. Where is it? Now I can't find it. It's a set that gives energy. Is it this one? Yeah. I think I'd rather put this one on my supports because upon entering battle, instantly gain energy. And then there was and then there's this one when casting a skill. Nope, I lied. Not that one. It's one where whenever you cast a skill, you get a 40% chance for extra energy. Can't remember who has it. Now I sound like a big liar. I promise it's one. I promise it's one. We looked at it yesterday. Is it the Kyoto one? This one right here. Yeah, Dr. Watson. There we go. But yeah, I would put this one on a support because like, bro, giving a 40% chance to get 3 energy is huge, and for a support that is amazing. Yeah, I have one of Dr. Watson as well. I think this one personally is amazing. Rita with Cersei's play? Yeah, Rita can use Cersei's plays as well. Mhm. Let me see. Really want them to add an AP Ranger? I mean, if they could. For the longest, I thought Moet was AP, but she's definitely physical. You have a Smurf account that you've been neglecting with CM. You think as a main carry, it's worth focusing on him and building him with ult energy adapts? CM is my main carry, and he is bonkers because I've invested everything into him, and he definitely will pay it forward if you do. Yo, I appreciate it. Appreciate you subbing. Where we at? I think I'm at. A 29.96, bro. We close. Um, and then let me see. You make a vid on plugins. There's this elemental plugin that's really confusing, but it'd be good for win teams since everyone is fire. Okay. The plugins in PvP. I can make a note of that. PvP plugins. Liv? I think she's AP. Yeah, she AP. Most of the healers, I think all the healers are AP. Oh, you want him to ult sooner? Roko can help him ult more if you're wanting him to ult more like on your team comp that you have. Roko's really good for that. Oh, come on, bro. To do one. What set did you put on Liv? Wait, were you trying to make Liv a DPS? Wait, what set were you trying to put on Liv? Confused. Taco, you said, I just started the game yesterday, so you're currently on day 2. You're building Gildan, Aaliyah, Screamer, and Sirslet, just missing Sirslet. That's the reason for your question? Oh, yeah, like, if you were to go, so, Taco, if you were to go in for the Sirslet banner, you would still get the Phantom. Like, if you were to go for Sirslet's plays, the plays that you get, the Phantom ones, you can still use for, Aaliyah as well, because it's AD ones. PvP team guide. I haven't really put together a PvP team guide because I gotta really look at PvP and see what everything is first. I gotta really pay attention to it. The Lobelia one. You can put Lobelia on Liv. You can put a Lobelia on Liv. Mordred, it starts right before. It's right before it. I gotta look. Give me a sec. Yeah. Like I said, PvP is a little, because like everything right now in PvP is like put your strongest units. I haven't seen too much strategy, but let me go look. I hope that's the last one I need, but I feel like it's not, but it might be. But I really hope I just pulled the last one I need. Outland. I'm a fighters. Fight off. Oh, you adapted it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gleaming. Let me one gleaming too. Oh, Jesus. As a player just starting, should you be saving your purple tickets normal banner or use them? If it's so, is it recommended to spend it on Rita, Nuno, or get another dupe of Gildan? And your team, Taco, was Gildan, Aaliyah, Screamer, and Sirslet. So you absolutely can, like, so like you have like 2 dark, 2 fire. There's nothing wrong also with getting Rita instead of having your Aaliyah, because then you can add some range to your team. Rita is a good character. She goes with, she boosts physical, so she'll make your, you can swap out Sirslet if you need and use Aaliyah and Rita, or you can have Rita and Sirslet. But it'll add some range to your team. And she's a buffer. She doesn't interrupt as well, so she'll help out Gildan with that. In a lot of the missions, she has a knockback with it, and she hits pretty nicely. So it wouldn't be a mistake to get Rita. The purple ones are pretty much going to rotate standard banner characters, as I've explained to a couple of people in like my rant video. Like, this is really the only one that's the limited. Everything else is like a if you want, but they've just been cycling standard banner characters, so like these characters will come back. But Rita is a good option for people, because you can get her chips. Like, I know some people were saying don't get Rita because she's free. Hear me, hear me out. Yes. Rita is free. Technically, Rita is a character that you can get chips for, but it'll take you so long just to get the 80 that if you needed her on your team, you can get her now and then work to get a star on her versus, you know, the other way around. Just that's just me personally. I don't think you should get a 4-star Gildan though over a DPS that could fit. Build the Holy Trinity, tank healer, damage. Yo, Taco, thank you for the sub. Just do Gildan, Caesar, Basil, and Nuno as defense on PvP and make them time out. True. I took Gildan pretty good. You can get Spook on her banner too and use pity points. Any on the non-limited. Yeah. I'd say just getting a copy of Rita though, even for a free to play, is nice. Get these Basil copies. You got Screamer when pulling for Rita. Should you replace Rooko with her? Your team is Gul'dan, Aluya, Rita, and Rooko. Rooko helps with ult charge, right? Screamer, I feel like is better with. I mean, same for Rooko, but like I really feel like Screamer is better with having some stars on her. You got to level up her skills because a lot of people have been telling me that they have like these Screamers that are like not really level, not really invested into. Like for her to start healing, you really gotta go in on her. Yeah. Only use dubs on limited stuff. Don't use it on non-limited because you'll get the purple stuff. Pretty much they give that out, or you just see it in the game. Don't use it on that because we have no idea who the next limited is. Like I made my element team and I kind of like made a hint at Yori, but like we don't know. I don't know anything. What was I looking at? My Gila. Oh, I did get the piece I needed. Swag. Swag. Nice. Yeah, no problem, Taco. What's the best party if you want to put Aluya and Sirslet together? If you want Aluya and Sirslet together, I mean, okay, so hear me out. For absolute damage, right? Gil'dan as a tank for Aluya and Sirslet is really good. But for survivability, Caesar is really good with her heal because Aluya and Sirslet are going to be right next to Caesar, and she can heal them while, you know, you could have probably someone in the back like Screamer who can buff all of them. Um, just saying, if you didn't have like the heals for survivability and stuff. So, subscriber count is at 29.99. We're literally at 29.99, bro. I appreciate y'all. 29.99. Starting an SR profile for the kicks. Yo, you could totally do an SR like only account. I wouldn't because like there's already so much that I'm doing here, but you could totally do that. Oh, wait, hold on. I was doing a skill last time. You think all new characters will be limited? You mean like Sirslet? Alex, so I think the game is going to be like the characters will be limited and then they will eventually well, I say I think. I hope what will happen is that a character will be limited and then they will eventually move into the standard pool. Because that's what typically happens with a lot of good games. And I played Blue Archive, which is one of Billy's games. The character was limited on the banner, and then after the banner, they went to the standard pool. Very problem X. If you're an armpit level, Sirslet. If you're a thigh lover, Yori. True. What adapts to put? An adapt for Liv? I would probably say like, I mean, Liv doesn't really have a DPS to go with her right now, other than Black, but if you had an Hydro team built, I would say ult charge, because this ult is basically like a Hydro nuke with the true damage that it has, right? This is pretty much a nuke. Other than that, probably just trying to buff up her heals, her survivability, maybe some energy recharge. Maybe even buff up her AP to get her stronger healing. But yeah, she also, oddly enough, gets extra attack speed. But whenever she can deal a skill, she inflicts encroaching cold, which encroaching cold helps just lower attack speed and stuff for the enemies. But I'd say ultimately, in the best investment, it's probably ult charge, because you want to spam this ult on Liv. Wait, am I there now? Hey, we had 3,001. I appreciate you guys. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. So hype. So AP and ult, yeah, I would do that. Yo, 3K subs, bro. We growing out here. We growing in these streets, bro. Does anyone know what the brief button does when you toggle it in Labyrinth? It takes out the talking piece. Like, they're just straight talking in between it, and it takes it out. It just makes it quicker in Labyrinth. What star level? I got lucky and I got her to 4-star. I gave her extra ult because I was also really lucky and able to get her plays. So I have an ult spamming Sirslet. Battery Liz, just make her AP plus full energy refund. Watson set? Yeah, that's probably like ultimate, like, because yeah, if she can get that Dr. Watson set and feed energy to her other hydros to allow them to get extra damage while she's ulting, that's why I was thinking to feed her some ult charge, because then if you give her the Dr. Watson, then she can feed the hydros to allow them to ult more, and that's what that whole thing would be, is all of them using their skills while she's ulting. Be pretty sick. Yo, Morocco's on. Thank you for the follow. I mean the sub. Shooting for 1 mil, yo. But Screamer, leveling up Screamer. Remember, Screamer is a buffer and not like, Screamer is more of a buffer and not a healer. So like, if you have decent survivability now, then definitely invest all the way into Screamer. If you're needing more survivability, Screamer's not going to give you that. Nuna will. Bro, it's when the game's so soon. Yo, TXMM ILY, thank you for the sub, bro. Yeah, okay. Make her a little bit stronger. Like an auto with her. Did you get Nuno or 4-star Rita in standard banner? It is Yada Lift. Who is your healer now? Are you using like Roco or Screamer? Like I said, well, so a 4-star Rita will give you, what is it, 25% dodge rate or extra like skill damage. Like if you plan on, if your healing is fine now, right? If your healing is fine now, then you can absolutely go for Rita, because Rita is going to be, as of this moment, a staple on a fire team, because she can, if you get her 4-star and eventually you build her up to a 5-star, she'll give extra crit damage. She also does decent damage herself. She gives a buff to AD, so she'll be really beneficial to the AD team. Again, Nuno, really solid healer, really great healer, but she's also the only SSR healer. So when they release eventually another SSR healer, Nuno probably won't be the top one for most teams, because Nuno is mainly for Animo, guys. So like that's what I was really saying when I made my video about should you summon for Nuno, is that she's for Animo. The only reason why she's great is because she's the only SSR one. So like when the next one comes out, most likely for your element, you're gonna want to get that one. Like if an SSR like Pyro healer came out, I would tell you guys, if you're with all these Pyro characters out, get that character. It's just that Nuno is the only SSR, which is why a lot of people are like, oh, you should get her. But that's all it is, really. Why am I using Kier and not Gildan? Because I don't really. I'm more invested into Magic, so like I'm not invested into physical like a lot of you guys, basically.
Direct, these will be the dessert. Direct row, these will be the dessert for the next tea party. Everyone will love it.
Yo, what's good, Ragnar? Yo, what's good, Master? You got yours to 5 today, and those full energy Surslets keep clapping your team. You have a caster on your team, your energy refill goes up by 5%. Does it stack? I'm not sure if it's stacked, because it's like I haven't really sat there and looked at the bar. But I wouldn't think it would stack that much. There's a decent CC too. Yeah, Rita does have a decent CC. Let's level up her skills even more. Let's so we brought up the ult. Let's go level up the basic attack itself. Probably expert. But yeah, I'm also using Kier because I have a mostly Animo team, and Nuno is helping protect my team even more. Like, even though I have Sirslet, and even though she is 4-star, even though I also have her plays and all of that, like she does really good damage, but she's not going to out damage my CM because he's just so invested. But she's great to have now, mainly because she's another frontline that can allow me to do more damage with CM, because it's just helping out my gear to stay alive. Yeah, I really don't have a need to build for, like, I have Gildan, but yeah, I'd rather build up Sirslet than build up Gildan, since I already had a build here. If Roko was an SSR, she would definitely be a better unit. Oh yeah, Switchblade, for sure. You're at 80% on the final cleanse. Hopefully they put out more content soon, so you can get summon currency because you're tapped out. Yeah, But honestly, right now, like, I mean, well, when I made my rant video, I guess all the people who've ever had the worst luck in the game, they were like, "Oh, I've done like 200 summons and I haven't gotten anybody," which I'm just like, sorry, like I was like, I don't understand how you've done all those summons apparently and you haven't gotten characters because I've gotten a lot of people, but yeah. Anyways, you gotta go. It's 5 a.m. See ya. All right, Alex, you have a good one. I have Crimson Burning turned on. What is that? The fact that your cure is still useful and not dying bamboozles me. Yeah, she's only 3-star. I mean, I have her built though. They're lying. Yeah, I bet it's all cap. Literally everybody, most of the comments are like, just play Honkai Star Rail. There's an achievement for doing 99 summons and not pulling SSR. You got up to 92. Yeah, I haven't gotten anywhere close to that, bro. You're guaranteed like every 50 pulls. That's what I feel like. Every 50 pulls, I get one. At least that's my rate. Yeah, Sirslet now. So did you take off Blur from CM? Nah. Nah. I'll never take Blur off of CM. I will never take Blur off of CM. It's too good. Because it still protects the team. Because all the physical enemies that are hitting my tanks will get blurred, and then it'll allow my tank to move past the enemies and ignore them and go to the back line, which will move my characters up. Yeah. I'll never get rid of Blur. Nah, I only have her 4-star. The only talent I have, I don't even know what her 3-star talent is. Actually, now that I think about it. But I have the 4-star talent where she gets extra ult energy. So your Sirslet won't do damage while Blur is on? To that one enemy for 4 seconds, no. But typically whenever CM attacks somebody, they die. I'll probably do this one. It's the first skill. Crimson Dance. Okay. Yeah, so I do have that. I did have that. I just have this. What was this one? Oh, that was the extra crit. Yeah. For me, this is perfect. Perfect place to put her. If I need her to be a little bit more tanky, then she can heal herself when she ults. For harder content. So, yeah. It's perfect. Yeah, I guess I already had it set there. Might have just like literally glanced at it and was like, that's the best one. Because she gets the extra damage whenever they're burning, so. Let's see what she can do now. Yeah, I did what was it? I did like 20 pulls or so on her banner and I got her back to back. So I was like, because I was already guaranteed to get one when I left the stream. It was like a 5% rate, and so I got her. Then I got her again. Like, oh yeah. So yeah, so I got it to 82. And then like the greedy whale part of my mind that I've tried to forget about was like, oh, just spend more money and just go in for her banner and finish it out and get another copy. But I was like, nah, you know why? Because this will carry over um to over here and I'll be fine. I'll be able to get the characters that I want because I was like, uh regardless of how powerful I want Sirslet, the thing is that if CM or if any other Animo character ever comes up on the banner, I'm gonna want to get them because like, bro, y'all know me and CM. Like, I'm going for him since he's just so good. So yeah. Like, what do you think about this team? Caesar, Gildan, Sirslet, and Rita. That is a solid team. You got Gildan just doing the buffing, Caesar doing the healing. Um, but I feel like if you could get no, I mean I don't think that's too bad. Your well mine took over? Nah, bro. Can you explain CM's abilities and passives? Um, CM has two abilities. One of them is an AoE that's 7 skill cost. It hits really hard, has a really high scale. Then he has a second ability, that costs 4. That's a single target attack where he has this cat that does his dash. He causes these enemies to like glow green, like they are now. That's called blur. It's where the enemy can't do physical damage. The enemy can't take physical damage, but they take more magical damage. So it's the magical equivalent of glaze skin, basically. And then also, when CM gets buffs, he gets his nightmare bearish something nightmare something, and he buffs his skill damage based off of their max health. And he's holy crap, I just beat it. Um, and so basically he's able to get like 30% extra like skill damage. And so and he's getting thousands and thousands of damage just off of his 4 skill cost. Like, his ult doesn't even really do that much damage. The only reason to have his ult is to help cycle his buffs, but he's all skill damage. He's all skill damage. That's all you need him for. Skill damage. Eternal Shot, it's very mid. It's very, 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 very mid. God, I was so late beating it. Well, at least I got it beat. Did you wanted to see the Eternal Shop? Eternal Shop is like, to me, it's kind of mid. Like, I didn't really care for it. Like, I guess if you want to get the soul essences, you can get the 80,000 credits for $1. The only thing I got was the 7-day eternal gift of credits. I was one. The free pack, but like all of this. Oh, you can get a 5-star play for like $12, but like it just gives you access to like a lot of whale stuff that if you were to get every month, it would put you ahead, right? But I'm not gonna whale, so it's really a whale shop, which is why it's the whale monthly card. Um, just stick with this one. Yeah. Oh, and you get daily. Daily, you get the first clear. You get ×2 drops on the gold. It's just a whale shop. So which active is better? So yeah, it took me too long to beat the last one, and people finally like got it because I was literally like in the top 10 at first. So I prefer his second active because just the amount of sheer damage it can do, right? Like, as you can see, this one here, the AoE does 1208 plus 655. while, well, hold on, 104 plus 620, and then this one does 1558 plus 530. Like for AoE damage, this does really, really good damage, but on a single target, this one does a lot. It typically nukes everything, so this one's better to me. Yeah, like I said, this ult, like, it does decent magic damage in an AoE, and the bear does attack, right? But like, look at it. Bear power, units with bear power deal 20% magic damage for 5 seconds. So he gets an extra 20% whenever right when you ult. He gets invigoration whenever he gets his buff, Nightmare Donut. And so I have him getting a 34% increase in skill damage, and he gets a dodge rate. So, and then so I put in my video in the comment section, but somebody in the comment section told me something that I never really thought of. Stilt mouse. For some reason, I never thought about this. So I've been saying for the longest that CM has no place, unfortunately, in a wind breath team. So for some reason, I thought about it, but when characters like Nuno or anybody else pass wind breath to CM, it actually is a beneficial effect. It's actually a bonus effect. So it allows him to proc his Nightmare Donut even more, right? Now, of course, once he has this, he can't get any more effects, but cycling Wind Breath to him actually is a beneficial effect that allows him to get his passive more often. And then if you have like the sets like this one here, that upon using the skill, AP's increase, this also acts as a bonus effect. And so that's a buff for him. And then I have on Kier. Wow, I'm not even using it. Holy crap, Kier was tanking and I didn't have any gear on her. Yo, go Kier. I didn't even have the gear on her. That's wild. I guess it's because I do have another front line, Sirslet. Literally. But using this set here, it also puts a buff. After casting a skill, grants all allies robust low. This is also a bonus effect, so it helps cycle his buff even more. Even the extra damage. Have a pet dragon. He really is. There we go. She just went up like 3K. Have your streams thus far for Higan been for each day of the game? Would be a great reference to know what should be done for day 3 and more of the game, since most YouTubers only cover day 1 and day 2. So to you, Kier is better than Gildan? For me, Kier has been more beneficial. Yes. Because Nuno actually helps out Kier. Like, Gildan is just all Gildan is just a tank. She does nothing for me. She's just a tanky tank. But like, Nuno actually goes with Kier, and then Kier with investments actually spreads out Wind Breath. And since I want to use the Animo characters, like, yes, Kier's better for me. Taco, like, I pretty much stream every day. You can also join the Discord, but like on not really in days, it's kind of more so with your account level. So what you want to do with your like what you want to do overall with your account, like I made it in the video, it's like you want to get a four-man team of like a main DPS, a tank, a healer, and then like a secondary DPS. Right? I think it's good to have a melee DPS and a range DPS, but you can do whatever you want. Raise those characters' levels up, max out their skills to the level that you're at, right? So most people got stuck at like 3rd day. You should be at like level 50 or something like that. So if you're level 49, max out all your skills, use all your energy, right? As soon as you get to the labyrinth, you should get to the 8th floor, stage 8, which I'll show today. And you want to get the energy that drops there. to use as much energy, because you're gonna have this thing right here that levels up your account even more by using your stamina. So you gotta use stamina. So you should try to get as much stamina used as possible in the beginning, because you're getting that extra XP for it. But just really work on maxing out the skills for your main 4 people. Yeah, that's what I'll say is probably like the best thing to do. Should be able to get this one. Yeah, you should be at level 49 probably by day 3. Yep. Because you'll get to a point where like you'll just, with all of that energy, you'll just be able to just level up everyone's skills and get past a lot of I knew that probably wasn't right. Yeah. I'm just trying to get through this. You'll just be able to maximize on what you can do with your energy. It's pretty much, it gets to like late game, mid to late game, it's just all about maxing stuff out. It's not even really about like I don't know. It's probably, oh. It's, yeah, it's not even about like collecting characters, because eventually you're just gonna run out of like having a large cast of characters. I mean, you're just gonna run out of stuff. You should work on one team, max them out, and work on the second team, right, for PvP, and then just make sure they're good. And that will take you a while as a free to play. It's trying to max out just 2 teams for PvP. Yo, what's good, Jeff Gun? What's good, homie?
Judgment. Finally. I'm ready with the light.
We should be fine. Currently using media instead of Sirslet. 70 pulls in, you got Mo on the banner instead. Bro, how y'all keep getting Mo? I want Mo so bad, bro. This is when you has a game. Yo, man, enjoying the game. I literally have most of the characters. And I've just been playing. Just been enjoying it. We've been out here helping people playing. It's been fun. But Mo, if you have an animal team, Mo's really, really solid with Wind Breath as well. Kind of scared if you won't get enough currency to get her before her banner goes away. Sirslet, you're 70 pulls in, so you need 50 more. You're 3 days in. You should be able to get it. You should be able to get it. Once you get past 50, you'll have a lot of the game opened up to you, and you'll have more modes. Also, remember to clear. Also, remember to clear like those extra modes, like do them one time, like the first time clears. There's a lot of first time clears and stuff. Also, you have like the EX modes. Um, there's a lot of gems hidden in different things. Like clear missions, all that. Yeah, it does. It does end very quickly. But yeah, TG, I saw your tweet about Starcraft, bro. They better partner with you. At least not even a content creator program, bro. At least partner with you on something, dog. Like streaming that many hours, there's no way. There's no way they like if they ignore you, that's just mad disrespect. Because you streamed like what 2,000 hours in a short span of time. Yep, 5 extra pulls in the event box too.
I hope there's something you like this time, Director.
I'm gonna do these investigates until I get that achievement. Otherwise, I'm doing fights. Wait, who? A member in the troop who looks like a mature lady while speaks like a naughty girl. Cool. Oh. Oh, Gildan? Gildan speaks naughty? Say what? I didn't know that. Literally hardly ever use my Gildan. That actress whose name is Sirslet looks dangerous. I mean, she shows signs of violence and disturbing behavior, which thing is a definite no to do with her. Roleplay? Yeah. Why would you not want to roleplay with Sirslet? I feel like most people would love to roleplay with Sirslet. Am I watching any anime right now? Unfortunately, no. Um, Shut up. Uh, my girlfriend has me rewatching Attack on Titan with her, but I've already seen it all. But she's late, so we're rewatching that. I'm kind of letting a lot of the whatever. I'm trying to let a lot of the anime I have just like kind of just build up before I do anything with them. Anyways, I've been reading manga for a lot, so I just kind of let the anime just take its course. But like some of the ones like I like to watch, like My Hero, like Overlord. I still need to see Rising, Shield Hero. I still need to see um, Bleach. Um, there's a bunch of new isekais that have come out. I mean, like a bunch of isekais that have come out that I haven't watched. But also with the baby and the toddler, it's just like to sit down and watch an anime. Like I like to just kind of just go through the whole thing. And in my free time, I've been like doing content, streaming and stuff. So I haven't really done it a bunch. Look at that. Seriously got the basics.
Don't forget to send these materials to my lab.
On entering battle, Pyro characters gain 75% attack speed. Bro, this is how some of y'all be getting that insane damage in here. Let's see. Would you recommend using stamina to farm the Sirslet event with where you're at in the game? If so, what stage would you recommend? Mostly seeing stage 1.6 to 1.8 easy mode. Would I? For you, push the story. Once you get to level 49 and you're kind of like at that stuck point, that's where the game is going to make you do energy. Hopefully every day you're pushing the labyrinth to get the merchant. Doing the event is not going to hurt you because you'll get a lot of mats for everybody. And you'll be able to clear out that shop, but it won't hurt you to do that in any way because you'll get a lot of stuff from it. Because the only other thing for you to do until you hit level 50 is level up your characters and your skills, right? Which that event gives you the stuff to level up your characters and your skills. So yeah, I think it's a good thing to do. And then if you can do the next part, well, you probably can't, not on day 3, but yeah, I would think try to clear out that event shop. It's a really good shop. Ever heard of Mashal? No, I haven't. Eminence. I've never watched Eminence. I played their gacha and I didn't like the gacha, but I do like the premise of Eminence. I need to watch it too. Because there's a lot of animes I just have been lazy on. But yeah, like Wes said, wherever like it probably because of where you're at and of the time, because you have less than a week, it's probably best to just farm what you need than farm a bunch because you don't really have the time to finish the event probably if you're straight free to play. So it's probably best to just really dump everything into maxing out your characters. Max out your DPS, like skills and stuff, as high as you can. That's going to help you pass a lot of your stages. Because once you get past level, once you get past level 50, then a lot of stuff's going to open up again. And you're going to have to do everything all over again until 70. So, yeah. It is? Oh god, Sirslet died. How dare Sirslet die immediately? Come on. Sad, sad, sad. It's okay, she was already low health. Yo. 4-star piece. I have. I finished my investigates. Clear a labyrinth with no more than 1 buff. And then clear it with 1 buff. I can do that easy. That one's gonna happen. Achieve a DPF of 100,000. Oh, do 100,000 in 1 hit. Okay. Cast a total of 20 ults in 1 battle. Cast 5 ults in a row within 10 seconds. Jesus Christ. What? It's a lot of ults. Ooh. Hold up. That's a really good. My boy could use that. Is it AD set though? Oh, this is most sets of AD. He could really use that. He was definitely using Kier wrong. Yo, I love Kier. If I have this and I can get the other piece, I can give this to CM. I think I'm gonna save this. I think I'm gonna save it. Hmm. If it wasn't an extra 15 seconds because it's just 10% HP. When casting a skill, consume at most 2 extra energy to gain 30% bonus damage. So you already have the Dr. Gong Soon one, so I wouldn't be able to use that one as much. Yo, thank you, Panda. This set right here? Or which set? Oh, does she? What does my tank have? My tank has the one that gives the buffs out, though. And I'll have to see. I do like the buffs. They're over here. No, I didn't move. I can almost give myself. Almost. Taco. I mean, definitely try to tackle the most difficult one. So the chance of the stam pots not popping up is very like, I don't want to say rare, but typically you get the stam pots, so sometimes you get unlucky. But like if there's a huge difference in power, don't do it, because I think you're around this area here. Don't do it if it's like a huge, like don't do the most difficult one if it's like a huge difference, because you do get extra power like as you collect the right stuff, but like you just don't want to be super out level. You got 4 out of 5 on your runs today, so 8 pots. Yeah.
Is this my
Penance. Yeah, 75 is a good number. 75 is a good number.
sheltered by the wind? Don't be afraid. Let's try this new feature. Go play with your new friends. How does it feel to be sheltered by the wind? In the fairy tales, brave warriors like us always become renowned heroes.
Ooh, extra skill damage. Yes, yes, yes. Is that the one that gives extra healing? Yeah. Giving Screamer any extra healing if she's not healing well for you is good, because she's not really the best healer. But also, I think that procs on her passive too.
I hope there's something you like this time, Director.
Apologies if you misunderstood it, but it seems that on day 3 the game is unlikely to hit level 50, and with that, the day is used to farm other stuff. Yeah, pretty much, Taco. Like, if you can't hit level 50, like, that's if you can't, right? Because you got to use a lot of stam. Then just farm and level up your characters. Yes, you'll need to. You'll need to do that. Not all your characters, just your main 4 at least. Level up your main 4, because that should take a bit of your stam.
0 research value. Hey, come play with me. A crimson death. Are you kidding?
Oh, look at that. Sirslet old, bro. Really nice. Thoughts on the new hero? Which one? New hero. Yeah. Who are you talking about with new hero? Are you talking about Rita? Because she's a character that's like, she's a standard character. So she's not really new. She's just a rotational standard banner character.
Judgment. Finally.
But if you are talking about Rita, Rita's good if you want another fire DPS that can help boost your other attack damage characters, or if she is your main damage character, then she can kind of just boost herself, and she has a good interrupt, she has good skills, she has a buff on her ult that lets the enemy take more crit damage, which is really nice. So Jero, they announced. Have I missed it? Yo! Oh my god, did I miss it? I haven't been on Twitter all day. I've been playing games. Did I miss something? Oh my god, I missed it! Oh, it was like 30 minutes ago. Okay, I was freaking out. I thought I would let a whole day go by and not talk about a character. I was just talking about her on stream, guys. Okay, so um, she. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. She is a Hydro Guardian, right? She has this effect for deflect. So a lot of people are saying banners happen too fast. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all here now. It was good, Gabriel. If you have already invested until Gildan and Sirslet and the fire team, you do not have to get her. She is a great character for a Hydro team if you have a live and you're wanting to get Yori, but you don't need Sheru. I am saying this here and now. You don't have to pull Sheru. There's no one telling you to pull Sheru. You can take this time to take a break on the banner. Even if she's a good character, even if you already have Gildan, that is a good enough tank for you for Aluya that you have, the Sirslet and everything that you have. You don't have to get her. Even though she has good effects, she might be strong. There's no reason to go and summon another SSR tank. There's no reason at all. And so if she pops up on the limited banner, hey, it'll be fine. It'll be okay. I promise you. I promise you. It'll be fine. And, except this will counter the meta. See, now, when it comes to PvP, it might be a problem because there's going to be more Hydro characters, but like in the game on the tower, you can still use fire units, right? Because there's probably going to be fire units on the tower when that resets. You can still use fire units. You can still use dark units, right? So it's fine there. Like, but you don't have to pull her. But I think it's great though. She's coming out. Yeah, chicken. Same. Same. Does your pity carry over? No. No, it won't. Liberal. He's like, look. Liberal's like, look. All whales, please pull though. Please fund the game. Solely fund the game. Nah, man. I have to tell people like you don't have to pull this character. Like she's great, but oh my god, did Basil just nuked my Sirslet? The limited pity is gonna carry over to the standard banner. It's not gonna carry on the. It's not gonna carry on the. Jeru being Hydro. Yeah. Yeah, there is Caesar and Gildan. The limited banner, because. Yo, Darius, we talked about this last stream. I'm pretty sure. The pity's not gonna carry over for yeah, non-limited pity carries, but not limited. Limited doesn't carry. Reader put her. That's pretty funny. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like you have, if you already have like your Sirslet, you don't have to get this tank. Like you're already good on tanks, so you don't. Like, I don't think she's necessary really. You heard Shuru's SR? So I'll say it again. Yeah, Wes, that's what it should get switched to. So I'll even say it more. If they announce, so here in a few seconds, oh my god, bro. This is about to get me like upset all over again. Not like upset, but like just like people. So here's the thing. In actuality, like in a technical like sense, they really only have had like one banner that really you have to summon on, right? That's been Sirslet's banner because it's a limited banner, right? The other banners are rotating banners. So they're gonna eventually come back because all the characters that you use the purple cards for and all that, they're literally all standard. They're all standard characters. So like you don't have to summon on those banners. So when people are like, "Oh, there's so many banners, there's too much things," like you don't have to get all those characters because you can literally get them on a limited banner for another character, right? So the only banners that you really have to look out for is the limited ones. So if you look at how long Surslet's banner has been out, so by the time that the next banner comes out, it's going to be the standard amount of time that they have. I do personally like that they have standard banner characters rotate so fast because that way you can get the character that you want typically a lot faster, right? Versus having to wait like a whole 6 months to a year, whatever, to get a standard banner character that you want. It happens faster. Um, it's more of a risk, and like my Surslet's gonna probably die if I do that, so that's why I don't really do it. Yeah, you don't use your currency like, and so like here's the thing too. So like if you let's say Yordi comes out, everyone in the community is gonna go, wow, they're like, oh, Sirslet just came out. Now there's Yordi. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. This is the stuff I'm talking about where it doesn't happen. I had one that did and one that didn't. It knows I'm depending on it now. It knows I'm desperate. That's what it is. So like if Yordi comes out, she's a Hydro DPS, right? It means you need a Hydro team. Might be able to beat this. So that means you're gonna have to get. That means you need to live. That means you're gonna have to get a Hydro tank. So you're probably gonna have to use, or you can use Gildan, right? And then you're gonna have to get Yori, which is a whole other character. And then you're gonna have to get somebody else to fit with it. Um, because live is gonna be better than using Screamer, and you're gonna build a whole Hydro team. While yes, she's a good Hydro character that can fit into the physical team, right? And she's pretty much going to replace, not replace, but she's pretty much what Sirslet is. She's not necessary because she really needs to be on a Hydro team to bring out the most of her power because she does more damage on an encroaching cold team. Same way how like Sirslet, like she can do her own burning, but she definitely does more on a full burning team. I'm just saying, like, just don't build more than what you need. Like, you're not gonna need a Hydro character right now. I think if anything, like, I'm also tired of all these magical characters coming out because all these there's like literally only two magical SSRs, and they've just been dropping. Man, they've just been dropping physical after physical after physical, and it's just so annoying. Like, can I please get another magical character? So, For physical mains, hey, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all got a lot of good characters. There's only 2 assassins. But she's still physical, though. CM died and I didn't even realize it. I'm over here looking at chat and talking.
Ready with the light? Do I really need to follow the rules?
Yeah, Bistar will probably will be.
Don't forget to send these materials to my lab.
You just got Rita's full playset? Yo. Alright. I'm still nervous, bro. Still nervous.
Judgment.
Oh my god, she's dead. Okay, no, she came back. Oh my god. Come on, do it. Show me. Physical, show me your power. It's not bad. I mean, you know, it ain't no CM. But it's not bad. It's not bad. But it ain't no CM, bro. But it's alright. It's alright. If Sherry's on Yori's banner, you're probably pulling since you have Liv. You'll just stick a Luya on your water team or build black. So, speaking of, I looked at are any leaks of upcoming characters? Most likely the limited might be Yori. I'm thinking. But oh, a full schedule? No. No, there's not a full schedule. I don't think anyone's doing leaks like that in the game. So yeah. So I was looking at Black. So if you got lucky enough to get a bunch of copies like I didn't, he actually is pretty interesting, like for a Hydro team, because he gets like insane attack speed. Like he already gets attack speed when he casts his skill. Then he gets, you know, more attack speed. And then this allows him to increase his encroaching cold trigger or increase the damage whenever you have the stacks. And then right here, then his split arrow attack. Because his split arrow at base, it doesn't proc Encroaching Cold. This allows it to proc Encroaching Cold. And then this basically allows him to get more damage on his ult. It actually just becomes a monster with attack speed that can proc Encroaching Cold. He's not a bad character for like a secondary team if you're going into Hydro, right? And then you have your Liv, who's wanting people to do as much Hydro damage as they can. So you'll wait on your Hydro team? Well, since you have your PD close, you'll wait on your Hydro team since you have the full water team already? Yeah. I was saying, like, if you want Hydro, but, like, yeah, Black has pretty crazy attack speed. You could probably up it if you wanted to do Screamer, because remember, he is still physical. So you can use Screamer. They can use Gildan, right? You're just changing the element. They're all still physical.
Ready with the light. Data analysis by elimination active.
Oh, this is hard. I guess my CM is stronger now. This was hard when I last did it. Did you prep a magic damage character even though you have a full magic team? I mean, Ryan, there isn't really like a super need for magic right now. Like, you're definitely fine with using what you got. Having magic is nice. There's not a super need for it. Okay, but obviously CM did all of the damage. CM did so much damage. Yeah, that Encroaching Cold team, I talked about in my video, like that attack speed lower is going to be pretty nice. Speaking of. But again, it's not like Encroaching Cold is going to be like, you know, the like the only thing to ever run. Oh wait, what am I doing?
Do I really need to follow the rules? Data analysis by elimination active.
Is there a more fitting?
Right, let's go. party pack. There's like 50 cookies in this thing. You don't need 50 cookies. It's huge. No, guys, look at all these cookies. Like, nobody needs this many. Sam is the one, bro. What you talking? Look at that, Aaliyah dead. I still lost. Damn, why did you walk up? Oh? Oh? No. Oh no, she ulted first. No. Oh man, I wish I had my Moex. She hates the Chewy. I like the Chewy personally. I hate the blue pack. Quick question about Purge Anomaly as well. I can't seem to get through the shields. Probably missed a tutorial on them, but do you have any advice for them? I think aren't the shields based off of like a certain type of damage? Like isn't like don't you have to do like I think it's like either you do magical to it or physical? That's from what I remember. I have a mixed magic and physical team, so like I haven't paid attention to it personally. God. Built Surslets. I don't have the gear on my bounce. Bro, these teams are rough. Okay, Aaliyah's dead. Bro, Aaliyah is just so wishy-washy. Everyone talks about like she jumps to the back line and kills, but yo, it was just Emblem 3. I don't see her ever jump to the back line. It's usually Sirslet that kills everybody. Aaliyah just dies, bro. How do I feel about the story? Greatly dislike you. To be honest, I didn't play much of this. Well, I played the story, but I didn't really follow much of the story. Because I played it all like I guess I played it twice and I got to most of it. I was just like, man, that's the one time she got me right there. It's probably a high level. Oh, bro, that Galuga did 100,000 damage. She's definitely leveled up. So one time I actually had to eat what I just said. I think the story is okay. It's all right. It's definitely nothing to write home about. Can you put Rita set on live? Technically, if you're really trying to do damage with live, you could for the extra crit rate. Yeah, I hardly ever pay close attention to those. Well, I'm saying like live is a healer, so like the Rita set is a DPS set. So I was like, that's why I was saying if you're trying to do damage with live, you can because it has the crit rate, and then whenever she's far away from an enemy, she'll get extra damage. That's if you're trying to make her like more of a DPS, less of a healer. I personally wouldn't. I would personally put on a set that gives like extra healing or uh, something that buffs her like magic damage or something. That's what I would do.
Can I get a cut of the spoils?
Rank up. Her old DPS? Oh, is this person doing the same thing I'm doing? No. Yeah, go for energy charge. Like the set that you want is something that gives her extra energy charge or old charge. Are you setting up the game for me? Hey, you gonna set up the game for me? Okay. Is that why you just ran? Well, you gotta help me so we can start. You're supposed to be streaming and everything. You gotta give me all the tips. Play the game. Oh my god. Well, set the game up at least. Oh my, not my phone, my tablet. Nah, she's a Love Live fanatic, so she's downloading the new Love Live game. She's in love with Love Live. Where do you get Dr. Watson set? I think Labyrinth. If not, it's probably gonna be on a banner. Probably. Babe, no. Remember we couldn't get it. Oh. Yeah, it was like a Google account I used or something. I can log. Yeah, huh? Kinda, maybe. Try. If you have me do it, I might get it. Where are you trying to log in at? Just tell me where you need to log in. I'll log in for you. No, I had that on my Samsung. Babe. I don't have my Samsung. You have to find my Samsung. So I told you. Find my Samsung phone. Or you're gonna have to make me a Japanese Apple. Alright. Thought you loved me. Alright. They post anything more? Higan. Out of the way. I just don't know why people are like just all the banners. There's so many banners in the game. Like, bro, just don't summon them all. Like, you're a free to play player. Why are you trying to get every single banner that comes out in the game? Yeah. Need new stuff. If a new character brings new, like, a new event, I'm down for it. Just you wait though till there's a event for a Animo character. Man, I'm gonna have a field day. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of banners haven't come out. I believe the game is going to cycle the standard banner characters. Like, so if you think about any other game, there's always like a character that's typically new, and then there's a cycle of like newish characters. So like for it's gonna be like 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks before we get a new character. Which in most games you get a banner every 2 or 3 weeks typically. For a lot of the quicker gotchas, right? So like I'm used to that. Like Billy on Blue Archive, they have a character come out pretty much every 2 weeks or so. But they rotate those characters throughout the year, um, so like they're definitely possible to get even on their reruns. And then what a lot of people do in that game is that they save everything for the character that's limited, that's not in a standard banner, right? Like if they can't, like there's no reason to summon for standard banner characters and freak out as much because like you could have just gotten the limited character and just held onto your currency. But no, most people have FOMO and they want to get everybody that drops. Like if you're free to play, you just can't get everyone that drops. That's just simple as it is. Like it's I know free to plays want to get everybody, but sometimes it's not advised to try to get everybody. Just get what you can. Complete collection habits. You can't. Well, yeah. Sad truth is in Gacha, trying to be a completionist is just gonna ruin you. Like I'll just be honest there. It's gonna ruin you trying to be a completionist. Like yeah, like you can't compare console games to like mobile games because like yeah, it's a whole different experience. But like a character collector type of game, like what these are, you're just not gonna get everybody. That's just the sad truth of it. Like to try to get everybody like on their like in Gacha and try to get everybody on the first run just isn't smart. At least try to get them on their like you can get them on their second run or something, but on the first run, no, that's ridiculous.
Is there a more fitting choice than I?
You know,
Come here!
afraid.
Throw your life away.
Go get him.
No one to save.
Everyone.
This is I need to level up my people for this anyways. I was just seeing what it would be. Sirslet needs to be leveled up. All right, so she's 11K. I just realized. Wow. Let's switch. Let's switch. Let's switch. I'm like a little over 40 because I got 10. I got what is it? 14 plus 11 that's 25. 10 that's 35. With Nuno, she's at 8. So like yeah, like 43. James Timmerman, should you pull for Sirslet now or wait for a rerun? I mean, at this point with Sirslet going away, like if another limited character, like the way the game seems to go is like if the limited characters seem like a character that you can center your team around. So like if you want to go for Sirslet, then you really want to tell yourself to invest into a team that benefits Sirslet, right? Don't summon a character that's not going to benefit. So like if you're already got your Gildan tank, like you already have like another physical DPS like Fanae, or you got Rita, or you got Aluya, then you can go for Sirslet, right? But like let's say the next limited character ends up being like a Animo magic character. It's like I wouldn't suggest many of you to summon for a magic character because a lot of you invested into physical already. So you'd have to make a whole new team. Or if this new character ends up being Hydro, like yes, you can fit a Hydro character if they're a physical character into your team, but like all you're really changing is her element, and you'd have to really build an encroaching cold team around her. And not many people have that as well. So if you really like Sirslet, she's definitely worth having on the team. She's a strong character, but if you already have if you already have some SSRs or some leveled up SRs, you could definitely just not get her. I'm not sure when she comes for a rerun, but you could wait for a rerun. Yeah, because I don't know how the new limited character would fit into the game once we actually get like all her stats and stuff. Um, because Sirslet is an interesting character because she's an ult basic attack character. So the next character might play a little bit different, right? So like Sirslet's really good with ult charge, basic attack, right? Being buffed up, she's really good. She's in the front line, but like there could be different ones down the line that could be even stronger. We just don't know, unfortunately. Oh, she has a lot of magic resistance. I just realized. I needed to get. Yeah, if you have like a live, then the next Hydro character is a really good option for you because you already have an SSR. The energy system needs to be fixed. In what way? Because I end up using like on a good day like 6 to 800 energy a day. And I end up playing on stream usually for hours. I'm not going to stream as long today because I do want to spend some time with the girl. But I did want to get a stream in because I was going to hit 3K. But um guys, like go to the labyrinth. Stage 8. Get those extra pots. That's 200 extra stamp for 80 gems. Do at least 2 refreshes if you're really farming. Because like if you get to a point where you don't really need to farm and you're just doing story, then like you don't really need all of that stamp. Just push the story. You have 5 out of 91 and it takes forever to recharge. Each game takes about 9 to 12 energy. Bro, I'm telling you. Like, well, you're 5 out of 91, so you're very early. But when you unlock the mesmerizing labyrinth, you can get more. Yes, high stages costing 35 is a bit much. But that's not the energy system. That's like the cost of missions, right? Like, because he's saying that his missions are costing 9 to 12. So he's very, very early. There's ways to like get past that. Like, I think the resource stages are a little ridiculous for sure. Like farming resources, it takes everything, and it takes like a couple of days to like max out high level characters. But like early on, nah. Like when you're leveling up your account, the amount that they give you early, and if you're managing your stamina good, you should be fine. Like you shouldn't be farming for resources from the arc task. You should just be doing like your labyrinth. Like for resources early, there's like different activities and stuff you can do to get resources pretty pretty cheap with like not using stamina at all, like on the towers and different stuff like that. Yeah, I will say stage cost gets a little ridiculous late game to where of what we use, we can probably do like, well, if I can get about 400 energy a day, like with doing the labyrinth, I can do about like 10 stages that are at 35, but with the amount that I need, I mean, it'll just take a while. I mean, I figure at the end of the month, I would probably have most of my characters leveled. Energy cost should get below 10. If energy cost got below 10, I think it'd be, I mean, I'm not going to say that that's not great, but I do think that's pretty cheap. Below 10 is like outrageous, it seems to me. That sounds wild. Because like I said, I can, on a good day, I could use like 6 to 800 energy. That's a lot. That's a lot of energy. If everything costs like 10. But like right now, I just used what all the stam I just got from Battle Pass and a little bit that I got from the Labyrinth, and I've been able to fully level up Sirslet. I think that's a good trade-off. Fully level again, like if in like every day or so I can level up a character to 70 and level up their skills. I don't think that's completely unfair. I think it could be better, but I don't think it's completely unfair. Only because like I've seen what the maximum amount of stamina, like of stam management can do. You can get a lot. If it was better, I would definitely be able to do more. But I also see myself getting to a point where my stam usage is just gonna be for plays. Once I like get my skills leveled up and stuff, it's just gonna be about leveling up plays because you're gonna have most of your skills leveled. Now if you're trying to get your characters to level 80, that's gonna be the biggest. That's gonna be the biggest part. Like I think most people should get their characters maxed out at level like 70, and then promote the DPS characters, and then level up their skills before you do the levels. The roster will be huge, which is why you're gonna have to decide what characters you really like. Because if you're trying to level up everybody, if you're a free to play, that's gonna run you kind of broke in resources. It's gonna be rough trying to do that.
Nice. Don't forget to send these materials to my lab. Wind barrier activated. Come play with me. Nice. Don't forget to send these materials to my lab.
Okay. Do you know about transcended domain and Outland? It's always said function start time not reached. No, I haven't seen anything on that. Nah. weird potion thing. I think I can get that. Yep.
The result of daily practice.
Look
The
at that.
result of daily
777. I think I'm gonna wait for her skill. I'm not really worried about it. So that's why the reset thing is so nice for beginners, that you try out different characters early and see what you like. You can farm those in the even two. Last edition part two. The, like fire stick thing. Ah, okay. Farm in the event. Yeah, I do think the reset is like huge. So I really wish that Claude was at least a SR character. So I didn't realize, but her second ability, it increases all allies skill damage by 10%, and it lasts for 10 seconds. It's only 4 skill cost. And then her divination has a 22% chance to grant animal characters 1 stack of wind breath. And then her passive, every 3 skills cast, she generates wind breath. It increases her magic damage. She can just give herself wind breath for free, which it's better than using this skill. It's not that bad, but in her awakening, where was it? Then she has a chance to grant allies wind breath as well. But I do like that she can just boost skill damage. Now, a 10% increase, not that crazy. But I wish she was like an SR and SSR and had a stronger effect on this. But pretty cheap way to get some wind breath and extra skill damage. But I think still the strongest rare for magic is her, because on her awakening she gives you the magic resistance lower, and then on her ult she does. But again, she's a rare, so it's like, how good are those stats really gonna be? That's the only problem. Will I cover the Black Clover game when it comes out? I'll probably play it. I'm not looking to cover a lot of games because it takes a lot of playtime and it takes a lot of paying attention to content and stuff. And with the kids and stuff, like, it's just really hard to pay attention to multiple games. But I'll be playing different games as they come out, see how they are, see how funny they are, and if I like them, I'll stick with them. If I don't, then I'll be like, yeah, go with something else. Let me do my 2 refreshes. And I'll probably got all that 7-7. So that'll work on her. A max trophy level. I think the only thing on the trophy level that matters is getting the 240 here for the extra. I'm trying to see how I should level next. I'm thinking it's probably going to be Roko for this buff here. Oh, max account level? I don't know. But I know people are getting into the 90s probably, who are like super whaley. Probably people in the 90s. I should try out Gildan. No, media. I need to level up media. Magic team. Oh, Jesus. That's impressive. I want to do media that way when I use blur, it's not a complete waste for harder content. Yeah, level up her skills. Caesar or Gul'dan for long term? I really like the survivability on personally, I love the survivability on Caesar. She allows you to use a healer that's more of a buffer than just a straight healer. That's just me personally. Bro, I feel like I have so many options. Look at that. Look at that damage go. Do it, Aluya, do it. Yeah, because like Gil'dan, she gives the extra damage per physical, and I think if you're in a situation where you're just going for straight damage, she's good. But like if you have like a lot of characters that are also if you're wanting to use magical characters, like she goes with those because like she's not strictly built super hardcore for physical in her kit. But I'd love to see what Caesar's talent page is because I think she's really strong. All right, somehow. All right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, you can post it in Discord. Yeah. But guys, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna spend some time with my girl. Spend some time, but it's been fun, guys. Thank you so much for getting me over 3K subscribers. It's been a big help. If you're not subbed up, make sure you sub up. Join the Discord if you want to talk to me outside of it. I'm gonna stream tomorrow as well. Like I said, I'm gonna try to stream every day. If I don't, it's probably because I'm taking a rest day with the kids and the fam. But you guys are awesome. Love you guys. You have a wonderful rest of your day. If I find out more information on the banner, I will definitely drop a video for you guys as well. Anyways, I'm gonna head out of here. You lucky gamers, have a good one. Lucky Lux out.